Now, at the end of the day, just like a leader's job is to do all these things for the team, right? Communicate well, set expectations, balance support and challenge, and then the team has a choice with how they respond, right? The leader can do everything right, and the team can be terrible. They can be insecure, they can be immature. It's like, there's not much you can do with that. Same for you leading up. A person on a team can do all the right things for their boss. Communicate well, set expectations, try to balance support, challenge, bring truth, try to bring solutions, try to be a part of the solution. And your leader may be insecure, they may be immature, they may have zero self-awareness. And then you just gotta make a choice. Like, knowing you've had the conversation, and maybe you've had multiple conversations. It's like, well, if they're not going to change, you need to lower your expectations, because you're now bitter because if your expectations are too high, you know they're not gonna change. So don't keep expecting something from them that they're not going to do, and they've proven over and over and over they're not gonna do. It's then our fault that we're getting bitter. So you gotta make a decision. It's like, okay, can I just readjust my expectations and my perspective and realize this is just a season of my life, bring my best here for this season and then wait for the next right opportunity? Or is it all right, I've done everything I can, I gotta get out. I can't deal with this situation. It's actually toxic, right? Is it inconvenient or is it toxic, right? Those are two different things. And we live in a world that we over dramatize everything, right? And I hope people hear what I'm saying. Like, you have a bad day and you think it's a mental health issue. Like, no, there are real mental health issues. Like, anxiety is real, depression is real. All sorts of things are actual mental health issues. Having a bad day at work, it's just a bad day at work. But we label it as toxic, we label it way too heavy so that we can excuse our own bad response and our own bad behavior to it. It's like, well, we've got to be honest about the situation. Is it just not great? Is it just inconvenient? Or is it actually toxic and not a place that we should be contributing our time and energy and effort to? And if that's the case, I would get out. You know, we always say hire responsive people, fire resistant people, because they're toxic. The same is true for an employee, right? Engage in a responsive workplace, get out of a resistant workplace. If it's never going to change and it's toxic, then it's time to move on.